Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. You're live with RogCom on RogCom Gaming. Welcome, welcome. We are a member of the Whirlwind Gaming Academy. Feel free to stop in and check them out. We are going to be playing some more boats. World of Warships, aka boats. That's what I call them. That's what it's always going to be called. So right now, I am kind of playing around with things. Let's just change the view up a little bit. So I am trying out different destroyers. So I've tried the Japanese destroyers. Fantastic long range torpedo, and it's all about the torpedoes. Great long range torpedoes. Slow to reload though, but pretty decent. And then you have the other ones I like. So I like the Japanese ones for their distance and the damage they do. I like the British destroyers for their ability to launch single torpedoes. They don't go as far as the Japanese ones, and they don't hit as hard as the Japanese ones, but it allows you to control your spread. Pretty amazing. I like it. Again, takes a little bit of time, and maybe it's just a ship I'm in right now. It does take a little bit of time to get your next salvo, so you really have to pick and choose how many torpedoes you're going to launch at once, so that you can try to keep a steady flow of torpedoes going. And then finally, we have the European nation. These guys have the fastest reloading torpedoes. The range is not the greatest, and the damage is definitely a lot less. But you're literally, if you plan it out right, you're literally launching torpedoes all the time. It doesn't take long to reload them. And from my understanding, as I get into better ships, that's even going to get better. So those are my three choices. So I'm kind of playing around with that right now. I want to get to level 6 on the European destroyer, because it's supposed to be a completely different experience once you get to level 6 on these ones. So give that a try. I'm level 6 on the Japanese. I would probably want to get to level 6 on the British as well, just to kind of put everything on even keel to see what I really like best. And then my last boat I have is my German battleship. That one's a level 7, which is fun too, because decent guns with torpedo backup. So anyways, with that said, to get to level 6, I need 35,000 XP. I'm only up to 3,700. So we got a ways to go. I do not have a whole lot of economic boosts. So, I mean, we're going to go for as long as we can go. And after that, it's just going to suck a little bit. Because of the clan I'm in, I do get some general bonuses to that, but it's not a great amount. So let's jump on in there. And yes, my streaming screen is cropped a little bit. I am playing on a 45-inch ultra wide monitor, and to fit what I want to do, I've had to crop the game a bit on the sides, but you get the core of the battle, because I always try to keep things centered anyways. So I hope you enjoy the stream. one of the things with the European nation, you don't get smoke, but you do get repair. Repair and speed, no smoke, which can be a little bit rough. But if you can keep those torpedoes flowing, it makes it very hard for your enemies to target you and shoot at you when they have to keep maneuvering to save their lives. Now, we are playing against AI, so I mean, AI does have the ability to multitask, but maybe we can try. I usually just stick to the AI matches because it only takes 30 seconds to match make, but maybe we can try a little something different. So this one here, I've got 8-kilometer range on my torpedoes. Torpedoes it doesn't show the damage here. But it's not great. Unfortunately, we got an aircraft carrier. So now I have to deal with their stupid planes. And because I don't have smoke, it is very hard to avoid them. I'm only going to do one volley of torpedoes. Missed all my shots. That guy's cruising along pretty quick. Pretty sure he's launched at me. If not, he's doing so right now. We're going to put our second volley out. Oops, wrong. We got some good hits on him. And he's getting some good hits on us. We get our torpedoes off, so that's why I don't launch all my torpedoes at once. Now we're going to go after that. Oh, that cruiser's dead. Okay. We're going to go for a cruiser over here. Now our guns only have 9.5 kilometer range. He went and hid behind. He launched a random torpedo. I'm going to try to stay head on with this guy so that he doesn't, it's hard for him to hit me. I make for a very small target. I do want to launch my torpedoes, but this guy's already got torpedoes headed his way, so. I think maybe the most of them are going to miss. I'm not sure. No, he's dead. We got some battleships left, though. And the aircraft carrier is still back over there. I don't think he's going to be bothering me too much. He's got bigger fish to fry. I gotta wait till I get closer with my torpedoes so they're actually worth it. Or get as many gun hits as we can, though. Might as well repair. I feel like this guy right here is going to die first, so I don't want to waste my torpedoes on him. This guy seems closer. He did hit me dead on. Taking a chance, showing him my side. Launching both things at torpedoes. I mean, we got to hit him with a lot because he's a battleship. Oh, I missed with a lot of my shots. And I'm down. I'm not going to bother sticking around for the rest of this match. I'm just going to queue up for another. I was really thinking of trying to play a cruiser. But I'm trying to find a cruiser that has like the decent guns of not necessarily like a battleship, but you know, still have a decent range, but then still also have decent torpedoes to fend, you know, off the closer ships. But I just can't, like, I've been looking up the information and it just doesn't seem to really define anything. So if anybody has any suggestions, looking for a cruiser with good guns and decent torpedoes. I guess it's what everybody would be playing if there was such a beast, but if anybody happens to watch this, by all means, drop a comment with your suggestions. I'll give them a try. But I don't want to waste going down a rabbit hole and wasting my XP on a trial and error like I have with these destroyers. Now, had this been a Japanese boat, my torpedoes would have killed even the British. The amount of torpedoes they hit, the British and Japanese torpedoes would have killed that battleship. And I would have been able to hide in smoke. Like, I'm so used to, like, when ships start to get spotted, I'm so used to hitting the smoke. And I can't. I'm guessing their destroyer is going to come in from there. He's smoking it up. There he is. Good hit right off the bat. I might hit this island. Hopefully not. If I hit this island, I'm dead. I did not lead that shot enough. I'm getting peppered from everywhere. Oh shit. He's got me. I got him, but he's got me. I am not getting out of this. And my torpedoes are not going to hit anybody, so we're going to jump out. We'll catch that XP later. That was two not so good rounds. Usually when I have destroyers with smoke, I'll do like a half moon of smoke and then come back in the smoke and fire from within the smoke. Survivability is a lot higher. Here I don't know, this boat did not have good maneuverability, and I ran into that island. I couldn't turn enough. I don't know what the deal is there. But at this rate, I'm wasting my double, or not my double XP, my XP economic boost, as they call them. I'm wasting them on these short rounds. Maybe I should just go back to the Japanese boat. Which I just might do, actually. But I mean, this thing's at like 45-second, I think, reload time on the torpedoes is amazing. I don't remember what key it is to view view stuff. Is this it? Can't really see. There's a key you can push that shows you all your abilities at the bottom, but I'm great aircraft carrier. I'm going to double torpedo this time, since they do reload fairly quick. If he turns the other way, maybe my second set will hit him. Not sure which way he's going. Missed him with both. I'm going to try to avoid these hitting the brakes. Oh. I can't go after him. I think I would need to disable his engines to be able to hit for my torpedoes to hit. Oh, I hit with one. Nice. Okay, we're going after this guy though. Big battleship. We're not killing him. I only hit him with one torpedo. Missed again. See, I can't afford these misses. Missed again. I'm not leading enough. Hit him that time. Hit him with a triple. We got him. Oh, that was something else. Everything else, I think, is pretty far from me. We got that one destroyer that's dying right now. I guess we can go for the aircraft carrier. I don't think I get close enough to him, but... I mean, he'll probably destroy me before I can destroy him. Oh, we win. That's good news, because his planes are coming after me. I'll take a win. So yeah, as much as I like the fast torpedoes, the fact that they're not hitting hard enough, I think I'm going to switch to the Japanese boat. Let's just look at our equipment here real quick. I mean, we're only 6,500, right? Of like 35. Looking at the Japanese boat, 29,000 of the 63 I need. Not a whole lot of options here. I think, man, as if I got no signals. Oh well, that's what I got. It makes it tough, but I've got all the torpedo skills to try to make my torpedoes as fast and quick to reload and all that good stuff, but so these ones here, my torpedoes have a 10-kilometer range. I've got 11.5 range on the guns. So it's not too bad. We've got speed boost and smoke, no repair. Torpedo reload time on here compared to the 45 seconds on the previous boat. This one's 1:08. So that's a long time. I got 3 torpedo tubes. They're all on the side, which is handy, so I can shoot them from any side. So I really have to spread them out. I can't like fire all 3 at once unless it's like a do or die situation. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have enough time between my torpedo launches, or I'll have too much time between my torpedo launches. So 10-kilometer range, those extra 2 kilometers is actually pretty significant. So we'll see. We'll see how we make out here. But my strategy here, I'm in the middle too. That sucks being in the middle because you could easily get drift from either side. But my strategy here is once we start detecting ships, I kick in my smoke and I start doing a half moon and launch my torpedoes. So we're seeing this guy. So that means the destroyer is very close. So we're going to hit our smoke, start our half moon. And see, I can shoot for him now. I'm not worried. There's the destroyer, but I'm not going to worry about the destroyer. You know what? I might shoot some his direction, and I'll save my last. The destroyer gets guns. Now I gotta get back to my smoke so I'm safe from all these other ships that are gonna start shooting at me. Missed with all torpedoes. Waiting for my guns to line up for this boat. Cruiser's dead, so my torpedoes are not going anywhere. I'm going to try to finish this guy off with torpedoes if I can. Got him. His torpedoes are no consequence. I mean, this thing is really slow to turn. I'm lucky. I don't have the agility as the previous ship. Looks like he ran into some of my torpedoes. Where are those coming from? I mean, they're not going to hit me, but he's down. Oh, I got to straighten out so he doesn't hit me. Oh, that little bugger over there. Oh, those torpedoes aren't going to make it. He'll be dead before then. Yeah. We win. So, completely different experience. I only got one torpedo hit, though. We'll just battle on. We got a long way to go. But see, this is where I would like a cruiser with stronger guns, but then still have torpedoes that could travel a decent range and do a decent amount of damage. Because that's always handy. Like, I like my German battleship for that, but limited torpedoes, because I mean, it's not really what it's made for. And if you get too good, if your torpedoes are too good on the ship, then your guns are going to suffer. This time I'm on the very end. That's not bad. I won't be in the middle of a crossfire. So yeah, so it's completely different play style. Having the smoke to hide behind versus the ability to repair. So we'll, I think we'll stick overall. I mean, again, I love the single fire torpedoes of the English boats, and I love the fast firing of the European boats, but I think I just love the overall distance and damage of the Japanese. I think overall, when you get into the higher levels, it's just an even better experience. So that's what we'll do. Now, I don't like being trapped in this little entrance here. If I start getting detected, I got nowhere to turn. And that's about to happen. Here it comes. Nice hit. I'm going to do a widespread because I'm trying to hit all three ships. I'm going to hit my speed because I know torpedoes are coming. I'm going to try to turn as much as possible to avoid them. I'm going to take some hits, but I'm not going to die. Although I don't have much time left here because I am hurting. I've got no rudder control. Oh, I'm dead. I just couldn't repair my ship and I was screwed. And my torpedoes are still going, which is awesome, but there's nobody left back there, so we'll just battle on. We're out of our signals, but we'll back out after. On the next win, we'll back out. So yeah, so I've been like trying to use AI and Google and whatever to try to really figure out which would be the best cruiser to use. I feel like a cruiser gives you cruiser's like your jack of all trades. And I feel that's a category I fall into. I'm very much a jack of all trades. I'll be very honest. I'm not very good at one thing. So if it's, I'm not good at being a battleship, I'm just pounding and doing the damage because I miss a lot. And with the torpedoes, you've seen me miss. So a mix of the two I might have some hope. I don't know. But it's so hard to try to explain to the AI what it is exactly I want and have it truly understand what I'm trying to accomplish. I think as soon as my torpedoes are ready, I'm just going to launch them right across into this hole here, this gap. My torpedoes at this point here can reach the further back circle of A, so I feel like I have the ability to hit something. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to come at it from a different angle with my guns. We'll see how tight of a spread these torpedoes are. They see him, not me. I'm gonna literally like leave this area. My torpedoes are not hitting nothing. Total miss. No use sticking around. I mean, I only have 14 seconds for another volley, but I just don't have the... Oh, shit. I overturned. Overcompensated. He's got me in a pinch here. I'm going to have to take a hit. Luckily, his second salvo wasn't a tight shot. Getting peppered pretty hard. See, like, if that was Mothership, I wasn't killing that guy with those torpedoes, but in this case, I was able to. And unfortunately, because if this was a cruiser, my guns could probably reach that guy. But nope. So maybe after this round, we'll just do some serious searching to see what we can find out about cruisers. And maybe invest a little bit of... I mean, I've got the money for it. It's just the XP is what's hurting. Depending on what nation I go into. Can't reach those guys. Where's the aircraft carrier? Down over there. We're going to head for the aircraft carrier, but I think the long-range guns will take out that aircraft carrier before I can even get close enough. Last spotted was in this direction here. Yeah, he's off the side a little bit. He's on the other side of the island. Well protected. Although, it looks like the cruisers on that side of the map have a shot at him. Yeah, they're shooting. They're hitting. They're hitting fairly hard. We're going to go torpedo them right now. Our aircraft carrier's doing their job. I'm like barely alive here. I hit my smoke by accident. I wanted to hit my speed and I hit my smoke. I might actually get a chance to take some shots at him. We'll see. He's almost within my range. I won't be able to torpedo him because my torpedoes are very slow. I just like to get a couple of hits, you know, it'd be nice. There's one. Oh, look at that. He's got torpedoes. Nice. There we go. A little extra damage, nothing special. Okay, so we're gonna back out of signals. So if we look at the tech tree, and this is the tough part, there's so many choices, right, to know what's what. We're looking at cruisers. I already had some unlocked here for Japan. They have some torpedoes, 2x3, 7-kilometer range. And the guns are 11.2 kilometer range. But this is where I like to get down in here into the split, right? Hello, Miss Fran. Welcome back. So this one here has 2x4 torpedoes, 6-kilometer range, very short range. And the guns are a little harder at 12.6. So when you look at this one, the right-hand side looks like it has bonuses to torpedoes. So if we click on this guy, these torpedoes do 12-kilometer range with the guns 12.6. But here are the guns. We got 5 guns, 152 and 76 millimeter compared to 200 millimeter and 76. So it's got bigger main guns by a long shot. So what else are their bonuses? Low survivability, great. Heavy HE shell damage for salvo. So you almost got to look at your last resort here. You got to see what the end game is, right? So end game, 18-kilometer range on the guns and 15-kilometer range on the torpedoes. 4x4, 610 millimeter torpedoes. I don't know how hard those hit, but I'm going to assume decent. The guns are mediocre. The other option on this side, bigger guns, looks like less range. Torpedoes, much less range, but you get more of them. 610 millimeter. Go back to the tech tree here. Where was I? Over here. Oh, stop doing that. I'm double clicking. So 610 millimeter on the torpedoes versus same thing, but they're 4x4. And this one's 4x5. So you end up getting more torpedoes, but 8-kilometer range, 15-kilometer range, right? So I feel like this is, if I was to go with Japan, I'd have to take the right-hand lane. Survivability, 55,000 hit points. 4,400 hit points. Like, I don't know why they say low survivability on this one, but anyways, it seems like this would be the option here on the right hand side. Looking at the destroyers that I'm going down, I feel like I may have picked the wrong line here. 20-kilometer range, 12-kilometer. No, I picked the right side on that. It's kind of like deceitful. Great damage and long-range torpedoes, but it's not accurate. So that all said and done, that's the Japanese cruiser. This is the hard part, is I can't compare. I wish I can compare all the cruisers from all the no torpedoes. Oh, those are like super ships or something. These guys have no torpedoes. So US is out. USSR. Things branch so many different ways. 8-kilometer torpedoes. No torpedoes. So here you'd only have their one chain that you can go down. And it's not overly great with 8-kilometer torpedoes. So USSR, I would say, is out. I'm not even looking at reload times or anything. Germany, 6-kilometer torpedoes, 9.5-kilometer torpedoes. Meh. Japan still hasn't beat, in my opinion. UK, 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. France. 9 kilometers. And none. So far, Japan all the way. For what I want to do. Just keep that in mind. Here we got 13.5 kilometer torpedoes. A little bit better, but... and no secondary choice for Italy. Pan Asia. No, look at the right ship, please. 13.5. Again, not bad, but not fantastic. Europe, we don't even have a cruiser. The Netherlands. No torpedoes. Commonwealth. 13.5. Pan America. 10.5. And then finally Spain. So it looks like for my play style, I think we already have our decision. Yep. So we're going to go with Japanese. Cruiser. But we want to pick the right lane. To get the 15-kilometer torpedoes and 18-kilometer gun range. And again, once we add on to these things, we'll get extra distance on them. Okay, so to get to this ship, I would need an extra 9,000, almost 10,000 XP, which I don't have. So we have to work our way to it. So I can't get him. So we gotta go, can we get this guy? This one we can get. Back to that tech tree. Just want to make sure I'm making... Yeah, because he's the... And then boom, right there. Does this guy already have XP built up? No. Okay, because we're going to skip the lower tier if we can. So that means we're going straight to the Kuma. And then build up enough XP to get into the Agano. So we're going to research and purchase. Guess. Without commander. Yeah, I don't have the money for a commander. Or what are the options? Naval Academy. Yeah, that's not bad. Have them 6 research points, not the end of the world. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll work. So we're going to pick all the torpedo skills. And we're going to... So what do we have? Swift fish, 5% torpedo speed. We don't have aerial torpedoes as far as I know. Fill the tubes. Minus 10% to reload time, which is great. And then pack a punch, 15% damage. And then it also gives us a secondary battery fire range, 20%, which is nice for those secondary guns. Let's... It's the only thing torpedo related. So we're going to master that. Then we're going to go to our next selection. And we're going to pick our bonuses here for however long, much longer they're going to last. Now, at least we got some sort of coverage. So we got a no smoke, no speed. We are going to have hydroacoustic search, which increases the range of acquisition of enemy ships and torpedoes. So I activate that, I'll see things sooner. So that's a must-have. Our torpedoes, right now we're going to get 7-kilometer torpedoes for this small boat. It is what it is. We're going to pick the recommended. Pick the recommended. So for 900 XP, we're going to increase the range of our guns. For 2,000 extra XP, another 1,200 hit points, plus a little bit of bonuses down the line. So we're going to make this a primary ship. And I think we are good to go. I still have 2 days left on my bonus premium I got, thank goodness. So let's battle. Jumping on in. Let's do it. I'm not a cruiser person, so this is very much a different thing for me. I don't know what kind of maneuverability this thing has, but it has a lot of guns. 4 torpedo launchers. It doesn't tell you. I wish I knew the key to be able to see what my stuff is here. It's not shift because shift is your zoom. I thought it was control or alt. It's not. That shows you all the ships on the thing. I don't know. Torpedoes are loading up really quick though. That's nice. I think we're going to turn a bit here in between the islands. All right, we're starting to see stuff. I'm going to activate my search. I don't know what the range is of that. Not sure. I do need to switch to AP shells. My torpedoes are per side. This is where I'm going to count on a whole lot of gunfire. Oh, we got him. Now we're going to turn this bitch around and see if we can torpedo this guy. No, I did not lead those shots enough. Do not fire on your allies. We got him. Okay, so I'm not disappointed with my performance. Was disappointed that they only had 2 torpedoes per tube, but and I didn't like the fact that the torpedoes were split, 2 launchers on each side of the boat. But in turn, you'd use them. It's not bad. It stops you from using them all at once. Quick reload time. All in all, I think the ship did a pretty decent job. We're going to go for the aircraft carrier. Again, this is a very low level ship. It's only a level 4, so I don't have like super long range guns or anything. I might actually make it in range in time. Gun reload time's not bad either. And he's done. Not bad. I did over 65,000 damage. So that is decent. So that gave me 1442. Very nice. We're going to go back to port because I can actually... I'm going to get a container soon, which is nice. Equipment. I can upgrade the guns. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now we just need another 1,500 to upgrade the hit points. And our next round should allow us, if we don't get blowed up, should allow us to get a container where I'll try to get more economic bonuses. I should go for signals, but I'd rather the XP at this point. Signals are like, at first I thought that stuff was just garbage, but it really, really does make a difference. I could do missions too to help get some extra rewards. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I should look into that. There should be some easy ones to accomplish. We're on the end and we're away from the aircraft carrier. I like that. I'm going to follow the destroyer a little bit here. I've been spotted, apparently. Need to lead my shots a little bit more. I got to reposition. I waited too long to turn. Straighten out. Let the torpedoes go by. Kind of a Hail Mary on my torpedoes.
Hail Mary. But, hi, handsome.
Hello, Miss Fran. Oh, we got planes on us now.
Oh, you're gonna die. Your ship's on fire. Oh, it was on fire.
I put it out. These two boats are hugging each other. I don't know which is which. This one. Kaboom! That guy's down. I don't think this guy's gonna last long. I think there's gonna be some torpedoes going up his ass. A lot of torpedoes going his way. He's dodging a lot of them, but he's also like got a lot of hit points. So he's eaten quite a bit of them. But he's done now. So I'm liking the extra range on this thing because I am able to reach the further ones to get some little extra XP. All right, where's the aircraft carrier? Capture the area at the same time. Another little extra bonus on the XP. He's on the other side of the mountain. I can't reach him. I'm going to turn this way. This is going to hurt. Repair is in. I just got to clear this mountain so I can take shots at him. I'm going to hit this island. I'm just going to let myself run into it. Oh, I skimmed it. Nice. The boat auto-corrected itself to avoid it. Nice. So that was a decent round. So all in all, I am pleased with the performance. Let's get our container of this Japanese cruiser line. Could be worse. I would have liked more base XP, but beggars can't be choosers. We only have one more round of 105%. Ugh, that's going to be sad. Okay, so let's look at... is it combat missions? No. Campaigns. I don't remember doing these. Yes, I've done them in the past. They must stick with you for a while. Alright, well, we're not going to bother with that. Let's just jump on in. I really like this mode with the 30-second maximum setup time. Okay, so we've got all of our smaller ships are all AI. All the bigger ships are actual players. I am paired up with 2 AI and 2 players on my side of the map. There is no aircraft carrier, no submarines. With 2 destroyers on each side, I feel like there's going to be a lot of torpedoes. I'm going to go up a little bit here, and then I'm going to activate my search. Just want to get a little closer to A here. And we'll activate it now. Did not lead that shot. Oof. All right, it's the destroyer I wanted. 1 of 2. Oh, there's the other one. I'm going to jump in the smoke here. Is his torpedoes going to get him? He's almost dead. I won't bother with torpedoes. Friendly torpedoes do not hurt you. I should be paying attention to the other boat on the other side, but just want to get some shots off here. Let's hope those torpedoes hit their target. I'm not overly confident. That boat died in a bad spot, but his torpedo should kill him. Nope. My bullet should kill him. No? Well, my torpedo is going to hit him by the looks of it. No? All right. The guy's like has a sliver of health. How is he not dying here? There we go. Here's a tough guy. Help detect torpedoes if they're coming. I'm gonna launch all my torpedoes at him. May not be necessary, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, he's going between them. I would have got him with my torpedoes, but we shot him. It's all good. Back to port. Out of economic bonuses. Don't like it. That leaves us all with only a 5% boost to my regular XP. Event pass, we did the weekly. Yeah, earned 3,000 base XP, but that's just slowed right down now without the bonuses. And that would give me 10 progress points, which wouldn't be enough anyway. This is a bad boy I want on the end here. More signal containers, that'll be useful. Okay, 2,000. Oh, we can do our extra there. So now we're going to work towards our 11,500 to get into level 5 ship. Now, without all the bonuses, we're not going to be able to do that in a timely manner, but we'll just keep at her. If anybody has any suggestions on a better cruiser that has decent guns and decent torpedoes outside of the Japanese line, by all means, let me know. From what I could see, there wasn't a whole lot of great options there. And then again, I look at the end game, the level 10 ships. Why do I all of a sudden have... I have planes now, but I don't know what they do. This is new for me. I guess when I upgraded my... that last upgrade, it gave me the planes, but I don't know what the planes do. Like, there's nothing that tells you about it. I wish I knew. I don't know if I can, like, send them off to do anything, or if they just fly around me. And I don't want to just use them for nothing. Torpedoes dead ahead. Not really. Yeah, I think the fighter planes are just there to like help against aircraft carrier planes. He's dead. Oh, I'm going to hit this wreck. Or shoot at the next target. We only have that one ship left. I was firing blind there. I really couldn't see what I was shooting at. We'll catch him when he comes on this side. And he's done. We did not get a whole lot of damage done on this one. Nope. Curious. This one. So basic speed didn't even show. So yeah, so my planes are purely defensive. So if I'm up against an aircraft carrier, I can launch those to help protect me against what they're shooting at me with. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. And we have an aircraft carrier this time, so we may actually get to try these planes for realsies. All right. We're gonna head to A. There's going to be no destroyer on our side. So I'll be dealing with a cruiser and a battleship. Looks like we're getting some support from the middle. They could be doing the same thing. I don't know how the AI thinks sometimes. AI opponent. He's not coming my way, so we're not going to worry about him. Let's see where these guys are hiding. That's not them. That's them. That's one of them. He shot too soon. No, he's going to hit me with one of them. I miscalculated that. I missed with all of mine. I'm going to take another hit here. I'm going down. And I'm down. So let's see what our... oh, I went too far. See what our torpedoes do here. We got a hit. Another hit. So at least we got some torpedo action. We got a total of 5 torpedo hits. Not bad. And because I'm causing flooding or fire, I'm still getting XP. We may not win this. All right. We're going to move on to the next battle. At least I got some hits on the end there, so that really helped. One of the things I have to learn with a bigger ship is I can't necessarily go straight in because I don't have the maneuverability to get out. Here I have no choice. I'm in the middle of the map. But when I'm on the sides, left or right, maybe stick to one side so that I have that room to maneuver and turn and not get caught in a sandwich. Because that's what happened to me there. I had a battleship on one side, 2 cruisers on the other. Screwed. All right. No aircraft carrier. And unless one of the destroyers from the sides comes into the center, I will not have a destroyer to deal with. But it will be 2 cruisers and a battleship in the middle. Pretty much on the other side of this little island. I don't think these torpedoes will go far enough at 7 kilometers, but we're going to launch them anyway. Battleship straight ahead. Just gotta watch out for those torpedoes. I'm gonna try to torpedo this guy behind me here. So great hits, torpedo hits on the battleship. I may not have led these torpedoes enough for this guy. We got some good hits there, and coming around this corner, he's down. I should be able to throw some torpedoes right in his face. No, he's dead. Don't have to worry about him. Another battleship here. Battleship's the last thing standing. Gonna be going behind the island, though. Oh, small island. I don't know that I led those enough. I tend to not lead my shots enough. I underestimate the speed the ships travel at. Oh, those are definitely all hitting. Victory. 48,000 damage, not bad. Next speed is just slow now just because of the lack of boost, but we'll keep going. We'll keep going until I have an alert to go back. What are we doing? 8:38. We'll be going till 9. Or just before, depending on how the rounds work out. I'll get to use my planes now on this one. Here they come. I'll let him get a little closer before I launch my planes. There we go. See if my planes do their job or not here. Oh, they're chasing. That's good times. I'm actually very surprised how fast these torpedoes reload. I'm on the wrong side of the boat, but... I'm going to go wide pattern on these ones. Oh. Just missed my own team's torpedoes. Ouch. I don't know if my torpedoes are going to hit. I launched them from so far away. No. Maybe these ones will. Shit, our aircraft carrier came to join the fight. These ones are going to hit. Not enough to kill them, but... There we go. The aircraft carrier is still kicking. Our destroyer should go after him. That guy's going to be in my way. I'm not going to bother shooting my torpedoes. Well, he saved me from getting hit by torpedoes. Well, we're going to go for the aircraft carrier now. I think my planes are going to die before the enemy planes get here. I start shooting even though he's out of range because he is driving towards me and I'm driving towards him. There's always that opportunity to hit him. I don't have any planes left. That's sad. I need a better angle on this guy. I need more guns. There we go. No. A little bit more angle. Victory. Not bad. Not bad. I didn't see my end result here. 38, almost 39,000 damage. Back to port. Out of economic bonuses. Oh, that's a shame. So no more bonus credits. We're up to only 1,400 of the 11,500 that we need. We'll do one more. And that'll be it for today. All right, so no subs, no aircraft carriers. Three destroyers. So there'll be an ample amount of torpedoes flying around, I'm sure. I'm in a bad sandwich situation. Destroyers on both sides of me. Man, I was so lucky I avoided those. Oh, this guy's hitting me. I'm not avoiding this. I did destroy one cruiser though. I'm hearing torpedoes, but I don't see them. Oh shit. Try to turn out of the way here. Oh, I got hit by one. I lost rudder control. Great. Got him. Nice. That was a quick victory. And back to port. More economic bonuses gone. It's rough. We got only one left of those. 8:53. I think we were going to call it there because I don't know that I'll have enough time to do another round. So I'm looking at our tech tree for the cruiser. We are going to look at going into the Agano. That's our end goal here. We'll get a few extra torpedoes when we go to it. And gun-wise, 7 times 1, 140 versus 3 times 2, 152, 2 times 2, 76. That's very weird. I don't think my guns will be as good, but my torpedoes will be better. Yeah, bigger torpedoes. More of them. Anywho, that is the dealio. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Fran, for hanging out. Appreciate you. Again, if anybody has any comments in regards to boat selection, by all means, leave me a note and I'll review it. So for now, I'm RogCom. And as always, I say ciao for now.